What's up, guys? It's Bye here, and welcome to another Rise of Kingdoms video. The new Gear Up update just hit the game just a few hours ago. They have added a lot of new equipments to the game, as well as modify a lot of existing equipments. Like it's gonna be overwhelming for a lot of players. However, if you're an infantry focused player, you're in luck because I have just prepared an equipment roadmap for infantry focused players. Use it roadmap as a guidance to help you progress throughout the game. So let's go right into it. First we have is the beginner level right here. So for the beginner level is like someone just recently started the game, probably been into the game less than 100 days, I would say. Uh, you want to work your way to like having 3 to 4 or even 5 of the equipment here, like 5 set of the equipment, 3 to 4 5 set of the equipment. um so what do we have here? We have like an iron helmet that gave a 3% on infantry attack. We have an infantry breastplate that gave an infantry defense of 4%. We have a cloth glove that gave infantry defense of 2%. We have a boot of reversion here that gave infantry attack of 2.5%. We also have like a ranger trouser here, which gave infantry attack of 4%, very, very good. And we have our weapon, which is a breastplate, which gave an infantry health of 6%, a very, very high stat boost there for like a green weapons. And with this setup right here, you're going to get an attack of 9.5%, defense 6%, health 6% for infantry. And total overall, you can get up to 21.5% to 28%. Uh, 28% is because you can get that extra 30% special talent on these equipments easily. So try to get those special talent on the equipments. And so after you get like 3 to 4 set of the equipment and you want to go a little bit further or you want to advance a little bit more, there are going to be the next set of equipment that you want to work toward to, which is the intermediate level. So this is the level for like player who probably plays the game for more than 100 days, like I would say 100 to 200 days. uh So for that level right here, like you still want to focus on a lot of like blue equipments, and you still also want to work your way up slowly to get like 3 to 4 set of the equipment as well. So you pretty much want to like slowly upgrading your existing equipment set. So let's say on the beginner you got like 4 to 5 set of the beginner set equipment, and when you want to start working your way up, you can just slowly like start working on like one piece of equipment at the time on each commanders. So work on one set first to get to the intermediate level, and then work on the next set and the next set and the next set, and that's how you slowly progress. And so on the level here, which is intermediate level, what do we have here? Uh, we have Windstrap War Helmet, which gave infantry attack of 4.5%. We also have an Windstrap breastplate here, which gave an infantry defense of 4.5%. We also have an Windstrap bracer here, which gave infantry health of 2.5%. Uh, another option, another alternative for you is that you can also craft the Calvin hands as well if you don't care too much about the march speed and you want a little bit more stat boost. So that if you want more stat boost instead of march speed, like for me personally, I like to have a little bit more march speed on my infantry. Uh, you can also craft the core of the loyals. So this is like an option. So this accessory right here is an optional accessory. You don't have to craft it unless you have a lot of like spare material there. So definitely craft it last, or just don't craft it unless you have a lot of extra materials for you to spare. Uh, for the boot, we have a Windstrap boost again, which gave an infantry defense of 2.5%. Very, very good here. Another thing you need to remember is that the Windswept gear also gives that extra set bonus, which is I think 2% defense stat boost. Another alternative for you is that if you want a little bit more stat boost, you can also go with the Scaled Health, which gave an infantry health of 4%. So that is an option for you if you do not want to have a more march speed and you prefer to have more stat boost. Uh, for legging, we got a Sentry Beaches here, which gave an infantry attack of 6%, a very, very nice piece of equipment there. And for weapon, we have a Gatekeeper Shield, which gave an infantry health of 8%. So very, very nice. So this is like an intermediate level for someone who plays this game for like more than, I would say more than 200 days. I would say 200 days to 200 days. So this is what you want to aim toward to, and you want to work towards these equipments. So let's look at the overall stat boost here and see what we have here. So we have attack 10.5%, defense 7%, and health 10.5% as well. So very, very decent amount of stat boost here. So overall, you can get up to 28% to 34% of stat boost. And another good thing about the intermediate level is that you can get that extra 30% stat boost, like the extra 30% special talent on the equipment easily. Like, as long as you can get enough blueprints, have enough resources like gold, you can easily keep crafting the blue equipments and you can get that special talent on your equipment there. So when you at this level, like intermediate level, you want to work again like 3 to 4 set of the equipment on your commanders. Like I can show you guys right here. Like I think I am is also about like around intermediate level. If show you guys my equipment here. Like I am using a lot of like blue equipment still. So I would say like I am somewhere around the intermediate level. Uh, I don't have any crazy like epic or legendary equipment yet. So the total stat boost you can get for like an intermediate level is 28 to 34%. So comparing to like a beginner level, you get about I would say 6% more stat boost. So it's not like a huge gap. It's not like a huge gap between like beginner and intermediate level here. So you can still fight very, very well against some like intermediate level player. So next level we have is intermediate plus level. So at this level right here, you still pretty much using the exact same like set from intermediate level, which is a whole bunch of like blue equipments. But now you want to start working on your accessory. So if you can see right here, comparing to the intermediate level, you are now having the 2 extra accessory right here. Can be a very, very good addition to your setup. So if you could get like 4, 5, 6 of the accessory and just put them on 3 or 4 of your march is going to be a lot stronger. And why why I why I prefer to like start working on your accessory instead of like upgrading some of the blue equipments to like an epic equipment, because of the trade-off is not that good for like upgrading like a blue piece of equipment to like an epic equipment. uh Adding in the 2 extra accessory, like epic accessory to your set, can get you much better bonuses. So this is an intermediate plus level. So let's say like I am right now is somewhere around between like intermediate and intermediate plus level. So I would definitely try to get like 2 of these accessory on at least 3 or 4 of my marches. And while the accessory is definitely not easy to get, so you need to obtain them from like killing barbarian keep uh or stronghold, barbarian stronghold. So you definitely have to like be active, like killing the barbarian, so that you can obtain the blueprints. And the blueprint cannot be purchased from VIP shops. So that is something you want to work on. Uh, I think that is probably that. So intermediate plus is probably something that I am currently working on as well. I would definitely try to get more blueprint of the accessories so that I can craft maybe 2 or 3 more. So that is intermediate plus level. The next level we have is advanced level. Like advanced level is probably someone who spent a decent amount of money into the game, and you can like you're able to craft a lot of like epic equipment. So let's go to the advanced level here. Um, so for the advanced level, we have um, we have an epic helmet, which is lineage, rich lineage, which gave an infantry attack of 8%. Um, we also have a Quinzel, which is a chest that gave another infantry attack of 8% here. You can just use the Calvin hands for this setup. You don't need to craft another like epic glove here because the stats is pretty much similar. It's not a huge jump from an epic glove to an advanced, or from like an epic glove to like an elite glove here. So you can just stick with the Calvin hand here. You you're going to remain the same here, like the same amulet. You want to keep the same amulet that you get from the previous level, which is intermediate plus. For the boots, you can also keep still using like the elite boot as well, like the skillet health. Infantry health 4% is pretty decent. It's not a huge jump. It's not a huge difference between like the epic and the blue one here. For the legging, you want to get a KvK humility. You can get that 8% infantry health. Very, very good. Um, you definitely want to get the weapon here. I think the weapon would be something that you want to start working on first. If you want to go to the next level here, gave the Sakura Fubuki gave infantry attack of 13%, a very, very high jump from like the previous piece of equipment. So the previous one, which is the Gatekeeper Shield, which only gave 8% health. With this one right here, the Sakura Fubuki, it gave you a 13% attack, so which is 5%, like 5% more comparing to the previous weapon, so very, very high. It is really worth it, so it definitely is something you want to work on first. And lastly, last but not least, we have the baller level. So for the baller level is someone who's been like spending a lot of money into this game. And as you can see right here, like some of the equipment on this baller level here is still not yet available in the game. If you check the mail, some of them I think they just sent out a mail recently that they took back. So some of the equipment were released a little bit early. Like they are still working on it, but we kind of get an idea that what equipments are going to come out. So some of the equipment on this set is not available yet, but they are going to come out. That's one thing for sure. We know for sure that they are going to come out. And for this set, this probably like the ultimate set for any infantry player here. And I don't know, I just don't see myself getting even one set of it. So this is just for show. This is just for like good to know, like extra information for the people who want to know, or the people who want to know what I think would be the best set for infantry player. And for it, the baller set, we have the Helm of the Conqueror here, which gave an infantry defense of 17%. We have a Hope Cloak here, which gave infantry defense 12%. We have a Vambrace of the Eternal Empire here, which gave infantry defense of 7.5%. We have a Horn of Fury, which gave normal attack have a 30% chance to restore 50 rage here. We have the sturdy boost of the Eternal Empire, which gave infantry defense of 7.5% here. And we have a Ring of Doom, which have a normal attack have a 10% chance to increase damage by 50% for 2 seconds. Very, very good one. And for legging, we have an Eternal Knight, which gave infantry defense of 12%, a very, very high boost there. And for weapon, we definitely want to get the Hammer of the Sun and Moon, which gave infantry attack of 30%. So a lot of stat boosts there. And for this set, the total stat boost is attack 30%, defense 56%, and health 0%. And the total overall is 86% increase in the stat boost. And if you compare like the baller level with the like advanced level, like 86% compared to a 46%, it's like 40% differences if someone can manage to get all of the legendary equipment. But like advanced level, like you might have a much easier time to be able to obtain the special talents on any of the piece of equipment. So the gap might be a little bit closer if you can manage to get a lot of like special talent on your epic equipments here. So like with 46%, you can go up to 50, I would say 58%, like 46 to 58% there. So the gap is about 30%, about 30% from like an advanced player to like a baller level. So just want to show you guys the roadmap that I think that infantry player should be working on. The picture will also be uploaded on my Discord channel. If you want to like see them more there or spend more time looking at the picture, you can like join my Discord channel and you can view all of the images. Thanks for watching, guys.